Good morning.
Slurry tanker. Just taken a load of water out of our pit behind our beef shed. Put it in the other pit, so I'm just going to drop this off. John has got out the bale trailer. We're going to take the livestock box off it.
And then me and John are going to go and get a load of straw and a load of silage from our away ground to bring back here, because we want to use it to feed the cows here and bed up the cows on the other farm. But before we do that, we need to take this tanker off. And that's that off. John is looking for the extended forks that are right there beside the dung spreader. If you had your lights on, oh wait. Oh wait, yeah. Well, you call it a success if you do anything other than put the fork through the side of the dung spreader tyre.
Yeah. Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. You reckon? Oh, he's in. I was giving all the universal hand signals, you know. Ah, splendid. Now you may think there's also a slurry tanker here, which there is. This one used to have the, I don't know if it was an injector kit or a dribble kit on the back. I think it was a proper injector kit. But the pump's knackered. All of this pipework's knackered. And now it's just used as a water bowser. I think it can suck, but it can't blow.
That isn't one of the pipes you ready for, is it?
Yes.
I don't know why it's on that thing.
Neither do I.
Is that thing...
We've not used that, ever, other than for a bit of water.
Yeah.
I know where it is now. Right on.
I'll lift this off before...
We got the nut gun.
Yeah.
Splendid. Right, so I'm going to take my tanker off and put this on, and then we'll get that box off of there.
We are determined to have a good Monday for once. Nearly first time. Right, let's plug in some lights.
Right, that is ready to go. We'll put the brakes in when we're loaded because they are so sharp. Just anchor up instantly and make a mess of your tyres in the road. John's just undoing the 6 bolts that hold that on.
Here are some of the bolts. So there's 3 each side that go down through the body and into the actual trailer bed itself. Hold it all on. When we take them out, we always just put them, a bit of water in it. We always just put them in the body, so we know where they are. So you couldn't. It was frozen last time you took cattle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Couldn't wash out.
Yeah, no pressure washers will work.
Didn't you say that they tidied it all away and put it in the shed, but then not shut the door to the shed down the abattoir? So it was frozen anyway.
Yeah, the one thing someone had to do.
Yeah, shut the door.
Yeah.
Right, we see greatness about to happen. Now this isn't that easy because you can't see what you're doing. And the body is heavier one end than it's heavier on the back end, sort of back door, see what I mean? You sort of have to feel your way in, so to speak. I think the last time we did this, we had the little Merlot on it. So like, for example, you might think John's nowhere near the middle, but he's actually at the, what do you call it? Balancing point. You want to come this way a little bit and down. This way still. You do have to be millimetre perfect. Oh, hello, trailer's in the move. Hey, hoppa! Livestock trailer extraction. Bit of water in the tanks. Oh, he's done this before.
Right, breakfast time for us. As soon as we've had breakfast, we'll head on up to get some bales. Exciting. Right, we have come up to the straw stack. It's a little bit wet, as you can see. This ground doesn't get used for anything other than stacking a bit of straw and also stacking a bit of dung on, so we're not making any mess really.
Now here is our sliding room. Here is our winter barley straw that was baled last summer. They're weathered, these bales, probably the best way to describe them. But you see, I know they look rubbish on the top and they're growing a bit, but inside, lovely dry barley straw.
And they work perfectly in the Lucas feeder that we've got over on the science farm. So we've been putting 2 bales a day in that mixer wagon to bed up with, which is equivalent of like 1 big square bale. It works really well. Back home, these are a bit of a fag on the straw topper we've got, taking the net off and trying to get them in there without them falling to pieces, whereas at the other farm we take the net off and we scoop it all up with a bucket and just chuck it in. It's far easier. We probably should have stacked them up rather than putting them all singularly. They've been fantastic for growing fungi, look. Loads of that everywhere. Steady. Are we looking like the other side? Yeah, good. Once John's loaded these up, I'm going to take them straight on to the other farm. John's going to go and get a load of silage from our buildings, which is just down over that way, and bring those back to the farm. My lights had fallen out. Put the brakes in for the way home. We're not going to be greedy, we're just going to take 4 row on the bottom either side and then 1 up the middle. I'll put a strap over the ones in the middle, and that will hold it all in place. I've got a couple of little straps I can put over as well. Oh, it's freezing up here, the wind is just cutting through. You probably wouldn't get away with selling these to a horse yard. They're fine for us. Got a nice little strap box on this trailer. I want one of these long ones. Oh, that's the way to do it. Get a ratchet. Oh look, there's a bowman.
Right, I'll go and climb down the steps, the other side.
Yes, down the ladder.
You done, Josh?
Yeah. Ah, you were pointing at the ground. Now this man has an unhealthy obsession with roping down loads. We're going to see a masterclass.
I wonder where that was going.
So we're going to go and pull it to the other side.
Yeah, well, it should be fine. Right?
Now this trailer's brilliant because it actually has its tie down point still on it.
Yeah, to be fair, that one's not bad.
The green one's fine. The one that we got rid of,
yeah,
he was running out of tie down points and he was running out of side as well.
Yep.
And then wrap it around the old shoe. Yeah.
What you must make sure of is that when you use, your shoe hasn't got dog on the bottom. I was helping a chap strap down a load once and all I heard was, oh no!
Yeah,
Did I chuck it all that way?
Yeah. Some bite. Yeah, I think the wind definitely helped. Have you seen all the bottles out there? Someone's had a party.
Yeah, someone's thirsty, aren't they?
Yeah.
Someone might have a slight drinking problem.
Right, let's see what's on here then. You could have had me gloves, because your hands are now dry.
At least it's not.
No, yeah. Wind against him.
Do you reckon? What are the chances?
Oh, you get it over there. Yes! You are Yoford's entry into the rope throwing contest of 2024. I'm fully expecting a lot of comments to say, well, you should be tying down your own load, but...
As long as you check it and it's alright, it's fine.
Yeah. No, what I meant was like, people will probably think I'm being lazy.
Oh, well, there's the saying, isn't there? Wear out the old ones first.
Oh, yeah.
The older I get, the less I agree with that, but...
Right, I'm ready to get out of this wind. We've got a strap front to back. We've got ropes between the bales all the way down to the front one. And we've got another strap over the front one. That is locked. That's good. He's off to get some silage. Let's get in this cab. Now, whilst I was waiting for John to get up here, I was dismantling the sprayer arm. See it down there? It sits on the side of here because it's annoying me. And I found this behind the seat, which is my old magnet mount. I've been looking everywhere for this for the past 3 or 4 months. So I've now found it. Right, we're going to get to the other farm and we'll unload ourselves there. We made it. I was a very polite tractor driver. I pulled in where I could to let people pass me because it's not the quickest route getting here. And it's quite a big trailer, so there aren't too many places you can pull in. But I did, and everyone seemed to appreciate it, so that's good. Went past a massive stone crusher. Obviously you can't really film whilst you're driving very easy, and I didn't bother trying to get the camera, but I mean the thing was enormous. It must have been like a 70 or 80 ton crusher. Huge. Right, so here There's sort of the remnants of the last stack of round bales, and there's a square bale there. So I believe that's what was going to be the next load of stuff to use to bed up. Fenter Phil is actually over here cleaning out 2 of the sheds today, and then they want bedding up after. So what I might do is just move this bale a minute, sweep all that to the side, and then stack the round ones so that they can be picked up easy enough when they want to be used. Before I do that though, I need to unstrap this, so we'll do that first. Whilst we're here, we'll just loosen off this one on the back. Very tricky one-handed. Fall into a puddle as well, it's loose. Hardest thing is undoing these knots of John's because he does them up so tight. I'm not complaining. Right, I'm going to get this unloaded. I've taken 4 off. This one, the net gave up. So I'm planning to hide that so no one sees it. But I'm going to stick you on the bale here and you can sort of see what happens. I've not left myself a lot of room to get in and out of the tractor, so it'll be a painful watch, I'm afraid.
Down in the dungeon is all we know, where the shining light, we never go into the open. As far as you can see it, wasting there on big bright destiny. Don't you feel like breaking free? Open your eyes, embrace what you see now. Don't you feel like cutting loose? Yeah, cutting loose, cutting loose. I'm alive.
I think that was quite exquisite. Now, I already know what Phil's going to say. He's going to say, thank you very much for stacking those, Josh. I've even put them on their end, so they're easy just to unwind and, you know, use. Other than that one. He's going to say, how on earth am I going to get to the shear grab? And I'm going to tell him, I completely forgot about that, and I stacked them like this anyway. I'm sure he'll figure it out. Anyway, that is me unloaded. Head home for some dinner. I'm sure that would distribute itself between here and home. So I've just had my dinner. I come outside and I thought I'll go and put the trailer back down on our machinery yard we have, and I'll show you the issue I've found. So I went to unplug the lights and they weren't plugged in, and this is on the floor, and yeah, half the plug is missing. So I'm assuming that it's probably got caught around the link arms when I'm turning at some point, and the other half of that plug is somewhere on the road, which is not ideal. So we got a bit of wiring to do. Now luckily we have a spare in stock, but what I don't have is the diagram for how the wires go, so I need to find that. So this is going well. Monday afternoon started brilliantly. So I had to cut the case off because that is knackered. If I'm careful enough, there you are. You just wire it straight into this doohickey, which should tell you what is what, but I'm going to get a diagram up anyway. And hopefully the colour coordinated wires make sense just to wire straight into there. We'll see. 7 pin plug wiring diagram. A 1 and 6 next to each other. Oh, they are. Oh, they're the other way around on mine. Oh, I suppose it was like 1, 6. I want that, but the other way around. Why am I on eBay? Right, I think I've got all the various colours, so that's good. Well, I'm on eBay. I don't want to be on eBay. Images. That's what we want. So let's get 1 at the top. 3's down there. 1. That's got 2. Ah, yes. This is correct. Right, I've now got this the right way up, corresponding to that. I need to get the wires to go into it. I need a little crosshead screwdriver. I need something to splice those wires with nicely, like a little pair of electrical pliers. So let's see what we can find here in the abyss that is our toolbox. Right, I think I want you. Yeah, I want you. So I want you. So let's take both of you. Somewhere we got a little pair of electrical snips. Found them. I found them. See them? They got a little hole in. So you grab the wire tight and pull, and it sort of strips the sheath, so to speak. Wiring masterclass coming up. Right, let's just fully commit to it, I think. So one is yellow. That's easy enough. Oh no, it's easy enough because I only have one yellow wire. Do I want to put all these through something first? Oh fun, that's all got to go through there, is it? Right, tell you what. Cut all the spades off. White to white, blue to blue, red to red. All the rest are on their own. Where's my own snips? Snip, 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 snip. Now what have I done with the bit it's got to go through? It's going to be tight getting another one of those through. Might have to bore this out slightly. I'm making this look a lot harder than it needs to be. I know. Why can't we just bundle all those together in one sort of super wire? You know what I realised whilst editing this video is I talk to myself an awful lot. Does anyone else do that? If you talk to yourself when you think you're thinking to yourself, so whilst I'm doing this, everything that I'm saying, I'm thinking in my head. I don't realise I'm actually saying it. But if you're like me, let me know in the comments. Hooray! Well, that's better. That'd have been bad. If I'd put all that screwing in and stuff and then decided that I needed that bit on the back, I would have been upset. So, there's my diagram. Now I need to strip the wire like that. Oh, perfect. Could not have done that better. Right, now I'm going to twist the end and I'm actually going to fold it. Right, so that goes in one, doesn't it? So now I need a little screwdriver. See that? You've got to undo the screw, put the wire in and then screw it up tight. This wasn't really what I had planned this afternoon, if I'm being completely honest. Right, let's do all these nice, easy, simple single ones first. So black wire goes in the middle. You'll be calling me Nick Bundy before long. YouTuber, electrician. Right, this is all fiddly, so I'm going to get on with this. I'll show you when I'm done. Right, you rejoin me. How about that? I've got everything on, I think, in the right place, all tightened up. I'm just in the process, that's Bruce, of putting the other side of the case on. Right, moment of truth. Got there in the end. That one's working. That one's working. Oh, got another one. Side light. Come on! It's the first time I've ever wired one of those plugs up. Success!
It's still not flashing up with the trailer though.
No, it doesn't. So, this trailer's got LED lights. So I actually got John to check my lights earlier when we were loading the bales, because when I was indicating it wasn't coming up on the dashboard, which all of the like halogen bulb ones do, don't they?
Yeah.
So
that's a pretty good safety feature.
But these are the original lights that's on here, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they just haven't got enough resistance in the line. No, enough.
A resistor.
A resistor. But as long as we check them before we go anywhere, it's fine.
Yeah. But if you want it to work, I suppose seeking advice from someone who knows a bit more about it.
But Mason's Kings are coming tomorrow, aren't they, to look at this one?
That's true.
So we could ask them when they're here.
Yeah.
Right. I can put all this stuff
Happy
away.
with that then?
Yes.
Proper job.
Right, that is a great success. So we can pack our stuff away and be happy with what we've done there. I'm assuming the other one got caught in the link arm like that or something and did a bad thing as I went around a corner. I really ought to get some tennis balls to put in there when we're doing trailer work. The only thing this one's missing is the screw cap, but that thing on there is tight, that rubber thing. So that will make a watertight seal. Mason's Kings are coming tomorrow to put on some new bushes, I think, on the axle for this. I don't actually know what for, but it was flagged up on the Tilly test. So we'll leave that as it is because they might want it on the tractor anyway. I'll just tidy up all the gubbins here. So put everything away where we found it. Right, just to end today's video, I'm going to take you around the calving pens and just show you what we got going on. So we've had 5 calves now, which is exciting. It almost feels like calving has started properly. We're due to start on the 1st of Feb, so yeah, we're 4 or 5 days in. Now we have checked since we've had our dinner, but nothing seemed to be doing any calving. Everyone's just lied down happy. This one's not going to be very far away. She's got bags and bags of udder seat, and she's got a little bit of string hanging out her back end, so wouldn't be surprised if you calved before the morning. What's your number? 2417. Remember the number. And then in here we got the little creche. So 5 cows in here, or what is there? Is it 5 cows? 4 cows and a heifer anyway. And they're calves. We've got one in here we need to tag. So I need to find John and we'll do that in a minute. We always tag them with 2 of us because you have to get the calf out of the pen, It's when the mothers can be at their most dangerous, because obviously newly calved, they're very protective. This is the little squire that wants tagging, and this is the heifer to whom he belongs. You're a good mother, aren't you? And then we've just got a shed full of heavily pregnant cows. No one doing any calving? I'll go and grab John and we'll see if he wants to tag this one up a minute. He's a tiny little chap. And then these 5 here, they can go down the bottom shed now. Once we've got a group of 5, put them down the bottom shed, and 5 of those down there can come up here. I thought they were the later ones to calve down the bottom, but they haven't been sorted at all. It's just 12 random cows down there, so the quicker we can get them up here, the better, really. Everyone's a bit upset. We just tagged this newest calf. It's not even your calf. It's not your calf either. Belongs to you. Make sure all these are flicked down so they can't get themselves out. Right, you lot can have a move tomorrow. How about that? Yeah. Right, an interesting end to Monday. I got home. I saw my wife very briefly. She's on a night shift tonight. So we sort of sat and had dinner together for a little bit. I then sat down to watch a little bit of YouTube, which I do most nights, to be honest, when I get home. And I thought, I should have shut my eyes for 10 minutes because I'm absolutely knackered. That was 2.5 hours ago. I fell asleep. I've just got all my stuff out my bag from all the footage that you guys have seen to sit down and edit this video. And I realised the last 2 clips, I must have not pressed record, or it just hasn't saved, or something's gone wrong. So I'm afraid the video has not been ended in the proper manner. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, then please do think about subscribing to the channel. It's completely free and it helps me out loads. There are some links down below to our other channel, Back My Place, also to our sponsors, Mason's Kings and to Parry. Thank you very much to those guys for helping us out as well. We'll see you guys on another video very soon. Cheerio.